Hi, everybody. It's Pat Moody with another edition of Moody on the Move, traveling today to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Southwest Michigan for the story behind the story, presented by Midwest Family and Little Red Fern Productions, bringing our world into focus with every passing day.
Great futures start here at the Boys and Girls Club.
They say that it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes cooperation, collaboration, and partnership to raise the village that raises the child. And today we're focusing on those who help make the magic happen for hundreds of boys and girls and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Southwest Michigan. Alloyd Blackman is the CEO of operations here in the region for the Boys and Girls Clubs. And you, I'm sure, would be the first to tell us that without the ranks of corporate partners, this would be a pretty lonely village.
For sure, for sure. There is no way we'd be able to do all the things that we do and pour in and lean into our kids if we did not have the support of our corporate partners. They make the magic happen. Actually, you know, it's one of those things where it truly does take a village, as you said, to raise a kid. And so what our corporate partners do is basically bring the funds so that we can hire the great people that we need to day in and day out work with our kids to make sure that they understand and know that they're loved, that there's someone here, that they always have a warm hug or whatever it is that they need.
Excellent. Well, being a partner to the Boys and Girls Clubs brings a pretty substantial upside to those who take part and join the ranks, not only because of the great impact they have here in the building and the buildings that you have in Southwest Michigan and beyond, but a huge impact on the community when you consider the fact that these kids are the future workforce for all of us.
It is truly the way that we're going to build the workforce for tomorrow is by having our corporate partners realize that what sits in our buildings are those workers of tomorrow. And so we have employers that come in to basically talk to our kids about, you know, they don't know what they don't know until someone comes and brings it to them, right?
True.
And so it becomes an opportunity. So when we have employers come in, then our kids can actually see specifically what is it that I may be able to do in the future that I never thought of. Right now, as they say, that there are careers that are being created within seconds. Well, our kids don't know about it until someone comes in and brings it to their attention. And so really, if we want to build the workforce, the employers have to be able to come in. Also importantly is that I think I also look at it a little bit differently in the sense that parents of our kids need to know that their kids have a safe place. And so there is another way that workers or employers are helping our families is that, you know what, by providing the funds so that we can have our doors open, their parents, their employees are able to go to work and not worry about where my kid is, that they're somewhere safe and sound until I can actually get to them.
I like to think of the fact that when the corporations come in and they tell kids about the jobs that are potentially in their future and things, I like to call that an aha moment, where it's actually has application, AHA, aha, because they're saying what you're learning here, whether it's math or science or health or whatever, actually has application in my workplace where I hope you'll come and join me someday and be my employee.
Exactly, exactly. And so, you know, but again, you know, our kids can't be it if they don't see it. And they have to see it. And so when they go to school, what they see day in and day out are their teachers. And so, you know, that's who's in their head mostly is what they're thinking. But they're not thinking about down the line of what great opportunities there are. And so when we do have employers that come in and spend time with our kids to talk about what specifically goes on within their business, our kids they do have those aha moments. And they're like, okay, I didn't know. And then they'll also say, well, what do I need to do that will make it possible for me to do this? And so then we have our employers who say, well, okay, do your math. Okay, this is why math is important, or this is why this is important, because our kids right now, I think when they're in school, they're just saying, okay, someone else is telling me what I have to do, and I'm not sure how this is going to make a difference in the world. But when they can actually have employers come in and basically talk about, that's why math is important, or that's why science is important, or that's why whatever it is, that kids can then make that connection that that's important.
Actually has application.
Exactly. Aha.
Aha. So talk a little bit about the ways that the partners help to make a difference in the lives of the kids and the entire community at large here every day.
You know what, and you know, and I hate to, and I'm probably going to sound like a broken record because it takes a village to raise a kid, and that is truly my saying, and to whom much is given, much is required. I think it's about the fact that no one operates alone. We're all part of the village, and it takes all of us to basically make a difference in what we need and what we have to do day in and day out. Our corporate partners are just part of that village that allows us to just ensure that we're going to be able to take care of whatever that may be.
So now down to the basics.
Okay.
Why should interested companies become partners with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Southwest Michigan, and how can they go about joining your ranks?
Well, so why they should be interested, because, you know, we use the term often, it's a social responsibility, but it's one of those things where I think we all want to live in a better world, and them investing in the kids, there's no better way to basically do that. So I'm just going to say that's kind of the first thing, you know. Yeah, it's social responsibility, but it's the right thing to do.
Well, it's investing in the future.
It really is, and it's one of those things that, you know what, there are times, sometimes we struggle with how we can make a difference and how we can make an impact. And that is how you can make a difference and make an impact, that you just never will ever know that whatever a kid may see here today may be something that will spark the difference for them in the future to go on and do something great and wonderful. Ways for partners to basically connect and become a great partner is we just reach out to us. We have a phenomenal marketing and communications team and a phenomenal resource and development team. They'll work with them, because again, it becomes, how do we tailor and customize it for what you need? And we don't want it to be a cookie cutter approach. So what is it you wish to do? Is it something that you wish to basically be a corporate partner that is just simply you want to fund? It may be that you want to be a corporate partner and you would like for your employers or your employees to be able to come in to give of their time. So
all types of ways to be involved, you know, whether it's full hands-on or we just want to be a part of it. Take our money and make it work.
We will happily take that, but again, you know what, I think really what we're hoping is that actually our corporate partners will say, you know what, money is great, don't get me wrong, money is very great. You know, we're fortunate and blessed right now that we're in multiple communities, and it's in those communities there's tons of businesses, and a lot of businesses will sometimes think that we're too small to make a difference. You're never too small to make a difference. You can make an impact. Yeah, we talk about the members, but it's really, we're helping families. It's not just about the kids, it's about the whole entire village of the family.
Ellen, I know that seeing is believing. So if there's somebody, as you said, you know, it's important from the smallest companies to the largest, and they may not all know about you and everything that there is to know about you. Probably the best thing they can do is call or, you know, contact you online to schedule a visit to come and see what this is all about.
Exactly. We welcome each and every person that's interested to come in and take a tour, whether it's here in Benton Harbor or in Bridgman or any one of our other communities. We love to give tours because we love for folks to see the kids in action, to see what their partnership would basically mean. So when you come and do a tour, you'll actually get a chance to see the kids in action and see exactly what it is we do day in and day out with our youth, and how you'd be making a difference.
So the first time I came to the club, I had trouble reading. So some of the activities that I had, well, the Boys and Girls Club had, I couldn't really understand them because I didn't really know what it said because I didn't know how to read. But then the academic staff named Miss Tanya, she helped me learn through math, but not just the way that school teaches you, but in a fun way. But you'll still be learning, and that really influenced me to like get into learning everything about reading, and I got really good at it. And when I told my mom one day, she was so excited, and I was really proud of myself because then I knew how much the Boys and Girls Club is a good influence to all the other kids and me. I think it's a really great choice to partner with us because it can give the kids more hope and other things if they want to do more jobs and stuff. And it will give us new opportunities to go visit more places to any other kids who are interested in any other jobs than just like business or owner, lawyer, any of those. You could be an artist. We could take a trip to an art museum. You can be a paleontologist. We can see dinosaur bones. All we need is just a few more people to give us enough hope and more money, and we can actually make this new experiences happen.
Well, thanks for watching, folks. Moody on the Move is made possible by Midwest Family and Little Red Fern Productions, bringing the world into focus with every passing day. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time that we take Moody on the Move. On the Move.